morning 11th class. Today we will discuss about the next phylum of plant kingdom is the Pteridophyta. Pteridophyta are actually the first terrestrial plants. They are the first terrestrial plants actually after the Bryophyta and algae. They are called the vascular Pteridophyta. Vascular cryptogames. Cryptogames, why? Because they do not produce the seeds actually, that's why they are cryptogames. They do not produce the flower, seeds, fruit, all these are absent in case of Pteridophyta. But vascular bundles which are absent still, they are present. Vascular bundles are actually present into the Pteridophyta. Vascular bundle means the xylem and phloem, but xylem and phloem consists the different type of cells actually. So in case of Pteridophyta, xylem consists only tracheids. Only tracheids are present into the xylem, and phloem consists only the sieve cells. Only the sieve cells are present, but xylem and phloem are present in that type of plants. Next very important term about these plants are that these type of plants have true root, stem and leaves are present. It means root, stem, leaf are present in case of Pteridophyta, which are still absent in the Bryophyta and algae. They have actually the Pteridophyta, actually why they are called the Pteridophyta, they are the terrestrial. Pterido means the terrestrial. They are the terrestrial plant actually and consist the root, stem and leaf. And because they have root, stem and leaf, the root are firstly primary type of. Primary roots are temporary in phase, which are further divided into the secondary, tertiary and further quaternary into the adventitious roots. Then these plant actually may be the herb, the small plant, shrub and tree. All the type of plants are present in case of the Pteridophyta phylum. Right. Next, they have two different type of leaves actually. Different type of leaves means some leaves are small, are called macrosporophylls. And large are called the megasporophylls. Okay, now we will discuss about these sporophylls. They have sporophylls like leaf-like structure. Macro means small, or micro you can say that the small, and mega means large leaf-like structure. Actually, they can reproduce by all the mode of reproduction, the asexual, the vegetative and the sexual mode of reproduction actually. The asexual mode of reproduction actually occur with the help of spores, and these spores are actually formed into a body is called the sporangia, right? These sporangia produce the spores, and these spores under the favorable environment split out from the sporangia and produce the new plant. This is the mode of reproduction of the asexual type of, right? During the sexual reproduction, what will happen? These spores are actually produced into these micro and megasporophylls, right? These sporophylls are maximum cases in the maximum plants. They are of same type. Homogeneous type of spores are present in case of Pteridophyta. But in few cases there are two maybe different type, large and small size of spores are present. That kind of spores is called the heterogeneous type of spores. In few cases these sporophyll bodies, these sporophyll leaf-like structure is also called, they are in different shape, so they are called the strobili or cone. Strobili or cone, they are cone shaped. Mega and microsporophyle are shaped, their shape is cone like, so they are called the strobili and cone. So what is the function of these micro and megasporophylls? Actually, microsporophylls produce the male gamete and the megasporophylls produce the female gamete in case of the pteridophytes. Two type of spores are produced. In case of a pteridophyte, there are the male gamete is called the anthrozoids, Antheridia simply, and female gamete is called the Archegonia. This is the female gamete, right? which is produced from these spores, the micro and the megaspore. Microspores generally produce the male gamete and megaspore produce the female gamete. Generally, these gamete, they produce the gametes antheridia and archegonia. The gametophytic body which produce the antheridia and archegonia actually called the gametophyte body, and these gametophyte body are thyloid in nature. It means there is no differentiation of root, stem and leaf, and these thyloid are called the prothallus in case of pteridophyte simply. So the antheridia produce the anthrazoids which are motile in nature, which is called the sperm, or you can say that, or the like the pollen grains, and archegonia are non-motile in nature, which produce the egg. The antheridia or anthrozoids which is produced inside this goes with the help of water into the archegonia through the neck and reaches to the egg cell, right? In some plants of pteridophytes, both the gametophyte, the male and female gametophyte, are present in the same thyloid body. This condition is called dioecious. Dioecious means both antheridia and archegonia are produced at the same body. When their condition is monoecious, it means either it is a male gametophyte or it is a female gametophyte. Both the thyloid body are separated in that condition, right? Next, when the anthrozoids are goes into the egg with their flagellas are present for their movement, then the fertilization takes place. The male and the female gametes are actually fertilized and they produce the zygote. Zygote is converted into embryo, but there is no seed formation takes place in that condition. In the pteridophyte, this is the feature of actually cryptogames, and pteridophytes are present under the class of cryptogamy. They are vascular cryptogamy. Vascular bundles are present, but seeds are not produced in that cases, right? So the male and female gametes are produced by these sporophylls. Fertilization occur, fusion of male and female gametes takes place simply, and if they are present in the same body is dioecious, in different body is the monoecious, right? And the fertilization actually takes place with the help of water. So chemotactic type of fertilization, chemotactic. It means the chemical signal is required for the fusion of male and female gamete, and zygote is formed. Zygote is converted into the sporophytic body. The sporophytic body is completely independent for the nutrition over the gametophytic body, and the life of sporophytic body is long as compared to the gametophytic body. Gametophytic body again produce the spores with the help of process of meiosis. Actually, the tissue of the sporangia have micro mother cell. These mother cells show the meiosis, and after the meiosis, the spores are formed. They spread out and produce the gametes from the micro and megasporophylls. Male and female gametes produce fertilization. So zygote is formed and new plant body, new sporophytes are formed. This is all about the pteridophyte, right? Next class is the gametophyte, and angiosperms are remaining. Gymnosperms and angiosperms are remaining. These plants are actually the seeded plant, and angiosperms are the flowering plant also. So they are called the phanerogames. Phanerogames means which produce the seeds inside the ovary, and ovary produce the fruit, which is absent in the cryptogames. Cryptogames are divided into three classes: the algae, bryophyta and pteridophyta. But pteridophyta have vascular bundles for the transportation, for the conduction of the water and food.